Arsenal drop more points away from home again. This title race is absolutely insane. You're getting games called off for the weather. Manchester City drop points. Arsenal drop points. Their big one very shortly. My team play Chelsea, in which is another title race decider. But Arsenal have got to be better. This channel is all about being honest, being open, and speaking my mind. And when you're having to rely on Kivior and Gabriel Jesus to come in when you get first-team injuries, don't get me wrong, Arsenal battered Fulham that second half. They absolutely battered them on every metric. Chances, shots on target, possession, corners. Fulham had 2 shots all game. But if you want to win a league title, you can't be dropping points. Arsenal cannot be dropping points away to Fulham. They can't be dropping points away to Chelsea. They can't be dropping points away to Newcastle. They can't be dropping points away to Bournemouth. And they desperately cannot be dropping points away to Manchester City. That is 5 draws this season for Arsenal. 5. You want to win a league title, you have got to be practically perfect. Make sure you go down, drop a like. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel. We are closing in on 32,200. For me, I'll be honest, I look at that Arsenal side today. They were really good to get back into the game, but they need more. 100% they need more in this side. Fulham 1, Arsenal 1. You can't be sitting there with 5 away games without winning in the Premier League. This Fulham side make it incredibly difficult for whoever you're playing. And it's a Fulham side now that are 3 games unbeaten against Arsenal. Leno, ex-Arsenal. Iwobi, ex-Arsenal. Smith-Rowe, ex-Arsenal. Raul Jimenez with an absolutely insane finish. Calvin Bassey and Diop, I always have, I always think they're 1 second away from making a bozo moment. Robinson was really good today. That midfield of Lukic and Berg did really well. You look at the Arsenal side. David Raya, Timber, Kivior comes in for Gabriel. Jorginho comes in for Thomas Partey. Jorginho comes in for Mikel Merino. Partey, as you can see, was at right back. Saka, Havertz, Trossard. And they go 1-0 down in 12, 15 minutes. It's a simple counter-attack. And the finish from Raul Jimenez was sublime. I don't really think you can criticize David Raya that much for that. I think that was a really, really good finish from him. And Arsenal then, the first half, I think the only thing that Fulham did was that goal. They're unbeaten in their last 9 London derbies. Fair play to Marco Silva because he makes it incredibly difficult for wherever team comes to Craven Cottage. We saw them turn up to White Hart Lane recently and get a point. We saw them midweek beat Brighton. They are a good side. Saka had a good chance where he skinned Bassey, got in, left-footed shot. It's a smart save from Leno. Just kind of glides past Bassey. He had a great chance into the box, and I think it was Havertz put one wide. And that was really it for the first half. And I'm thinking, right, second half, Arsenal needs to come out strong. And I speak about this so much on this channel, that the first 15 minutes of the first and second half are the most important parts of football matches. And as you can see, in both goals in this game come in the first 15 minutes of halves. Saliba, it's another set piece. It's another goal. But Arsenal, I don't necessarily think it's fair to say you can rely on them because they've been doing this for over a year. But you need more strings to your bow, is a saying. You need more in your arsenal. No pun intended. You can't. You can score as many goals from set pieces, but you also need to score goals from in play. Martin Odegaard today, I don't think was good at all. I think it's fair to criticise him today. I thought Saka was good. I thought Rice's delivery for set pieces in the second half, 2 of them he overhit when the Arsenal were relying on a good delivery. He's been so consistent this season, him and Saka, with spot-on deliveries into dangerous areas. We've seen the likes of Timber, Saliba, Partey, Havertz get on the end of them. Gabriel as well. Partey does get on the end of a header. I can't believe he's missed that. You're 3 yards out. It's a free header. Leno doesn't even move for it. He just kind of stands there because he's in no man's land. And I can't believe he's put that wide. I think that is absolutely insane to me that he's put that wide. You know, you're sitting here in a title race that the tensions are high. It's a big moment. It's a big game. City dropped points. Liverpool didn't play. And Arsenal had to win that game. They did have the ball in the back of the net, but Gabriel Martinelli is in an offside position. It's a great ball in, and there is Bukayo Saka to head it. He's done nothing wrong, but Martinelli, he needs to be smarter there. You can't be in an offside position like that. It's lazy from him. You're 35 yards from the penalty area. You don't need to be offside. Track your run. Look at that defensive line. You're an intelligent footballer. And he's offside. And it's cost Arsenal today because you look at the league table now, the winners out of this weekend are 1,000% Liverpool. Liverpool must be looking at this, licking their lips. They're 6 points above Arsenal, and they play Everton. If they beat Everton, they're back to a 9-point gap. You know, look at Arsenal's recent results. You can't draw 2 of your last 5 games. You need to be better. You want to win a league title. You look at their recent results away from home. They've won 1 of their last 5 away games in the Premier League. 1. That is not good enough. Dropped points against Fulham away. Dropped points against Chelsea away. Dropped points against Inter in the Champions League. Dropped points against Newcastle in the league. Dropped points against Bournemouth in the league. You know, dropped points against Atalanta and Manchester City. You can keep going. Fair enough, they beat us, and fair enough, they beat Villa. But if Arsenal want to win a Premier League, they have got to be better. And I don't think Odegaard, you know, he might have picked up a knock today. I look at their games coming up. It should be a breeze for Arsenal, their next 10. I'm going to be honest. The only one I look at in their next 10 and think that potentially could be a banana skin is Brentford. And that's because they've got the best home record in the league. Right? But Crystal Palace away, Arsenal should blitz them. Crystal Palace in the League Cup, Arsenal should blitz them. Monaco in the Champions League. Ipswich at home. Brighton away is going to be tough, and Brentford away are going to be tough. But for the remainder of this calendar year, Palace twice, Ipswich, Everton, and Monaco should be 5 wins as a minimum for Arsenal. You know, you have to be perfect, nearly perfect, to win a Premier League. You can't be dropping this many points. And as it stands, everyone was laughing at Liverpool last week. If they go out and get the right result against Everton, they are 9 points away. What should be a little bit more concerning as well is if Chelsea beat Tottenham today, which I pray they don't because I can't stand them with an absolute passion. If Chelsea beat Tottenham today, they're 2 points above Arsenal. And you look at Chelsea's games coming up with Everton away, Ipswich away, Palace away, Wolves at home, Shamrock Rovers and Astana away and at home. Chelsea are in good form right now and they're scoring a hell of a lot of goals. Arsenal need to step it up. They need to get back to winning ways. You know, you beat Manchester United by two set piece goals. You scored today by 2 set piece goals, but you need more in your Arsenal. You need to find a way of breaking teams down more effectively. You need to be relying on more players than just Saliba and Bukayo Saka at this moment in time. I don't think Declan Rice was that good. I'm going to be honest. Kivior for the defending for the Arsenal goal. I don't know what he is doing. I really don't. It's absolutely huge in the title race. They've dropped points away again. You can't. I know Arsenal's inconsistency at times. Spanked West Ham, spanked Sporting away, then dropped points against Fulham and dropped points away against Inter, Newcastle and Chelsea. The run of games they've got coming up, I'll be honest, I think they win up until early January is where it gets tough. I think they win majority of their games. I think they win 5 out of the next 5. They have to get back to it. It's not good enough. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you're everyone else, you're absolutely loving it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure you drop a like. I am